Hello fellow gamers, my name is Eddie and today we're excited to review Gran Turismo Sport, so start your engines. Released for the PS4 on October 17th of 2017, Gran Turismo Sport is the 13th game in the Gran Turismo game series and the first game to be released for PlayStation 4. It is developed by Polyphony Digital and produced by Kazunori Yamauchi, and the first of the franchise to offer 4K and HDR resolution. Gran Turismo Sport looks stunning. This game was played on a PS4 Pro in both 4K and 1080p modes. Gran Turismo offers you two graphical options, which are Prioritize Quality Mode. This offers dynamic 4K resolution, checkerboarded 1080p upscale to 4K and stable 60 frames per second. And Prioritize Frame Rate Mode, offering native 1080p resolution as well in 60 frames per second. If you don't own a 4K TV, Gran Turismo Sport offers super sampling for 1080p LED TV owners. One big thing Gran Turismo Sport is missing is a weather system. All recent racing games such as Project Cars and Forza have it, and it affects the gameplay mechanics every time. However, GT Sport offers a day to night cycle that allows you to modify before every race. GT Sport supports HDR, and to be honest, it is the best example of HDR on the market right now. The development team spent a lot of time in this effect and it looks even more impressive than Forza 7 in HDR mode. GT Sport has a photo editor system that can match any other and will allow you to create amazing posters to share in social media. Graphically, GT Sport can stand toe-to-toe with games like Forza 7 and Project Cars 2, even if it's missing a few new gen features in racing games like weather effects. GT Sport also supports PlayStation VR. The level of immersion is impressive and you don't need an expensive wheel to get the better of it. But if you can afford it, I think it will enhance the VR experience to a new level. The only negative thing that I can say about the VR mode is that it doesn't offer a tournament mode or progression system that gives you a purpose to keep playing. We hope they make an update and add new modes to keep you coming back to VR mode. When it comes to sound effects, GT Sport is awesome. From the car engines to every other effect, it's very impressive. The soundtrack is great. For example, I love a good heavy metal soundtrack on my racing games to pump me up and feel the rush and intensity. GT Sports soundtrack to me doesn't deliver that experience, but PS4 has Spotify, which allows the player to set the mood musically for their personal gaming experience. Now let's talk about the big elephant in the room, and that is the lack of story mode in Gran Turismo Sport. Similar to its predecessors, GT Sport includes three game modes: Campaign, Sports Mode, and Arcade Mode. This is when GT Sport is a little misleading. Campaign Mode is not really a campaign story. When you play other racing games like Forza and Project Cars, they have this story mode that gives you a purpose in the game. You have trophies to conquer and a career to develop. I spent a good time exploring the menu looking for this mode and even going to Google looking for info and to see if I had to unlock it or something, but for my disappointment, there's none. Gran Turismo Sport is a good racing simulator, but there's still room to improve when compared to games like Forza and Project Cars. The lack of story mode is a little disappointing, but I think Polyphony Digital can add this in later future DLC. With amazing graphics, VR support, and a good online mode, GT Sport is a good racing simulator, but not great. The Gamers Next Door gives Gran Turismo Sport a 7.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this review, please leave us a like and share, and be sure to subscribe at The Gamers Next Door. For more news, reviews, and game previews, follow us on Facebook and YouTube, and like always, happy gaming!